I attended the Selling Online Challenge myself, and this is what my experience was. So I joined this challenge a few months ago, and since I've been in this field for quite a while, I bought this training just to see how the session run and whether there might be something interesting I could learn. And I can say that despite everything, the training offered some very interesting new ideas. But let's start from the beginning. For those not fully familiar what this training is, the Selling Online Challenge is a fast, almost 3-day training for people who want to start selling online. Each day has 3 to 4 sessions, each one running 2 to 3 hours, so the total training length is around 30 hours. The challenge price, at least when I bought it, was a one-time fee of $100. But you should also know that there are quite a few upsells, and one of the main upsells is their VIP offer with video replays and additional private VIP sessions. The training itself is done in video format, but it's filmed on stage at the ClickFunnels auditorium, so the feeling is more like attending a virtual conference. Russell Brunson is the main instructor, but there are also guest speakers who come in and share their own stories. And I have to say they managed to create some really good and very interesting training lessons. And this is what I like the most about this challenge, the value given and the quality of the content. Every time I go into something like this, I'm thinking, is this just stuff I've already seen 100 times, or is there actually something worth of my time? And I have to say you'll find things here you won't get anywhere else. For example, Russell mainly talks about how he personally started selling online, what exactly he did, and how it worked for him. And this guy has been doing this for over 20 years, so there's a lot of real, practical stuff in there. And even if you're a complete beginner, it's all easy to follow. On top of that, you'll get access to a Skool community group where you can interact with other people who took this training and get support from ClickFunnels team members. So yeah, the content side of this training is solid, but there's one thing I didn't really like. When you buy this training, you only get access to live sessions. If you want the session replaced, you'll have to purchase an additional upsell for $197. For me personally, since I'm from Lithuania and the whole thing runs on US time, I had no other choice but to pay extra for the VIP package. Now let's talk about how realistic is it to make money online from this training. My answer is very simple. Everything depends on how much effort you put in. With this training, you'll get all the information you need on how to put together your offer, how to build a funnel to sell it, and how to get traffic in. But I must say your success will depend entirely on whether you take action and try to implement what you learned. And of course, I have to be clear that this is not a get-rich-quick training. If that's what you're expecting, I'll tell you right away that this is not for you. I'd say that making money with the help of this training is certainly possible and possible in a variety of ways, but it all depends on you. I also want to highlight that this training is primarily built for beginners, but I have no doubt that even highly advanced marketers will find a lot of valuable information here. So would I go through this challenge again? Yes, without a doubt. I've done a bunch of Russell's trainings and I always come out having learned something useful. But again, as I said, to achieve success, you need to take action yourself. So my final advice would be this: before the information gets cold, take at least some action immediately. During the training, sketch out the outline of your offer and get yourself a ClickFunnels account to start building the sales funnel you need. If you want to know how to get a 30-day free ClickFunnels trial, check out my other videos on the channel or head over to marketingblog.com. That's all I wanted to say for now. See you in my next videos.